Namaskar. My name is Karuna Venkatesh and you're watching Constitution of India Decoded at Tarkwad. We have defined the territory of India and identified its citizens. But what protects the common individual from the immense power of the state? The answer lies in the very heart of the Constitution. Part 3, that is fundamental rights. This shield is so vast, we need 2 videos to cover it all. In this first part, we will uncover who these rights apply against and then dive deep into your right to equality and your right to freedom. First, we must understand who is duty bound to uphold these rights. Article 12 defines the state. It includes the government, parliament, and all authorities under the control of the government. So these rights are primarily enforceable against the state. Furthermore, Article 13 is a monumental provision. It declares that any law that violates these rights shall be void. It gives the judiciary the power of judicial review, making it the guardian of your freedom. Now let's begin with the cornerstone, the right to equality. Article 14 guarantees equality before the law and equal protection of the laws. This means the state must treat everyone equally in similar circumstances. Article 15 prohibits discrimination by the state on grounds of religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Crucially, it allows the state to make special provisions for women, children, and socially backward classes. Article 16 guarantees equality of opportunity in matters of public employment. It forbids discrimination and permits reservation for backward classes not adequately represented. Article 17 is a revolutionary article. It declares untouchability to be abolished and forbids its practice in any form. Article 18 abolishes all titles except those of academic or military distinction. Next, we move to right to freedom, the bedrock of a democratic society. Article 19 grants all citizens 6 fundamental freedoms: speech, assembly, association, movement, residence, and profession. However, the state can impose reasonable restrictions on these in the interest of national security and public order. Article 20 provides protection against conviction for offences. It has 3 pillars: protection from retrospective laws, from double jeopardy, and from self-incrimination. And now we come to one of the most important articles in the entire Constitution, Article 21. It states that no person shall be deprived of his life or personal liberty except according to procedure established by law. The Supreme Court has expanded this to mean that the procedure must be fair, just, and reasonable. This single sentence has been interpreted to include the right to privacy, dignity, a healthy environment, and so much more. It is the foundation of your personal liberty. So we have built the foundation of your rights, from being equal before the law to the freedoms you enjoy in daily life. But our journey is only half complete. What about your right to education, your freedom of religion, and most importantly, what do you do if these rights are violated? In our next video, we will conquer the second half of fundamental rights, culminating the provision Dr. Ambedkar called heart and soul of the Constitution. If this deep dive into your rights was empowering, please like, share, and subscribe. Let us know in the comments which of these rights you find most significant. Thank you for watching. Until next time, know your rights and stay decoded. Namaskar.